Dear friends, welcome to my video. In this video, we'll see how to run Google's Artificial Intelligence PaLM API with cURL in your MATLAB App Designer. So let's begin. We'll create a new MATLAB app. You can choose the blank app over here. Just click on this. It will bring up a new MATLAB App Designer where we can design our tool. Let's first save it. Just click on Ctrl S and it will come up. You can name it anything. So I'll name it as Google API or AI PaLM API. Yeah, I think you can name it anything, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I've just saved it. Now what I'll do is I will probably give it as edit fields to take my input, and this I can probably expand it. I can name it as input text, and then I'll give a button to trigger my or give a call to the or invoke the method, and this I'll leave it as button, and the output I can display probably in some kind of text area, right? It's a multiple line text area, so yeah, it will be good. We can visualize the complete output over here, and I can rename it probably from text area to output text. Perfect. Now if I go to my button and in the callback I can add a button push function. Whenever button is pushed, this particular method will be called. And over here, first and foremost, what we can do is we can take the input from app dot, I think there was something called input text field, and then value of this will be my input. Now the interesting part comes. So here we'll be using the Google's API, right? So let me first show you in the documentation. So we'll be going to the Google's PaLM API documentation. So how you can go it is you can just log into your Maker Suite, and in the Maker Suite in the home page itself, from the home page itself, you can go to, say for example, create an API key over here. This page you'll anyway need to create your API key as well, and you can just click on API start quick start guide, or you can also use the API documentation guide. Okay, so two things we'll be needing over here. One is the call command is given here as well. However, I'll refer to the command curl command which is given over here, so I'll be using from here. And also you'll be needing a API key from here. So let me quickly generate an API key, and it may take a while. So okay, I'll come back to this page again. In the meantime, let me proceed over here. So what all things I need over here is in this curl command, which is HTTPS of course. And so let me first create this, or let me first copy paste this. Better to copy paste and not to try to type it, because it is a pretty long URL and chances of error is high if you try to type it. We can name this variable anything, say for example server underscore URL, and you can type it. Please note we may have to replace this with the API key once that key is available. Or probably we can do one thing, we can just quickly check whether it's available or not, and yeah, it's available now. So just copy this, you can close this as well. You'll see an entry over there, that's fine. Come back to your MATLAB window and replace the dollar sign as well. Please note you have to replace the dollar sign and just copy paste the key over here. Don't use my key. I'll be definitely deleting this key after this tutorial, but yeah, I just want to show you. Then what else I'll need is from this documentation, I'll need something called header and data. So let me first create an options for data over here. So what I'll do is, okay, so it's a structure of prompt within, and that is a structure of text. So let me do one thing. First let me go to my code here, and data will be nothing but it will be a struct and a structure of prompt, and this in turn is again a struct, and this is a struct of, if I toggle, is a structure of text, and the second argument will be the input field whatever we have just now created over there. So this will be my input here, and that's all. I guess that will be my data. Other things what we can do it is for the headers and all we can create something called web options. So options could be web options. Yes, perfect. And one the first will be request method. Request method, and this will be a post type of course. So post, and then the other could be media type. Yeah, media type, and media type will be nothing but if I toggle again it will be of type json. So although it's written content type but it's same, I think you can use the media type over here and it should work. And the other thing could be, okay, I'm not sure why this character encoding come, I don't think we need that. However, what we will be needing, okay, so I think it's trying to be very smart over here. So I will not need character encoding. What I will need is timeout here, and timeout of probably 60 seconds should be sufficient is what I feel. I wanted to make it in a new line. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Perfect. So I think now more or less my all the things are there, and then response is what I can capture, and for that I can use something called webwrite. And here first and foremost I can give server URL as my first input. Second input will be data, which of course I have prepared above, and third input will be options, which also I have prepared above. So once I have response over here, then I can write or take the output and write in the output text area in the value, and that will nothing but response dot. Okay, so here I will have to again refer to the documentation here. So if I scroll down, response will again be in a structure format where the candidates output is what we have to capture. So if I go here, candidates dot output, I think that should work fine. You can, yeah, we'll of course try it out. So let me try to run it and see how it comes up. So here it is, and over here probably I can write a poem about cloud. I'm just giving some random prompt to see what happens. So here I'm getting an error, and that says, okay, I think I should have written struct rather than struct, and this should be fine. Let me rerun it, and let me give something. Tell me about Saturn. Again, I'm giving, I'll just cut it so that I can have it in my clipboard and I don't have to type it again and again. And I think this time something is happening, because otherwise it would have found. Oh, perfect. So if you notice, let me make it bigger. So it has written some text, it has generated some text from its whatever database it has. Okay, let me go to my previous prompt, which was like write a poem about cloud. So I'm just giving random prompt, of course, simple ones, but you can think of some better things if you. Yeah, so perfect. It has written me a poem also about the clouds. So that's all I wanted to show you how easy it is. You have to just, and most of them, even chat GPT and all, mostly they give a curl command option, cURL command, and you can use that in similar fashion to get the output, and then in the response type, and use that output to print your in the some kind of text area. So that's all. I hope this video is useful to you. If you have any questions or suggestions, then please put in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.